Do that for the camera.
Speaking in tongues.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Josh.
I'm Bill.
And today,
You got one of my old ones.
we've got Wild Turkey Master's Keep 17-year not debottled in bond.
Yes.
Nay.
This is the
Nay.
one that went into the barrel at 107 proof and came out at what?
86.8.
86.8.
There's some things we don't understand, and because we've never looked
There's
too
a
many
lot of things we don't understand.
about this bottle. One of them being that on here there is a subsection that says distance 200 miles.
So they may have stored this somewhere. Clearly, they must have stored it offsite.
And then it has notated as number 1, 2, and 3, wood, stone, wood. What does that mean?
Don't know.
We're not going to look it up.
Eddie, chime in. By the way, there is some dust on the box there. If you can't,
Perhaps.
it might actually be a little mold on the box.
It's possible.
But anyway,
Oh boy, I can smell it right now.
I couldn't.
Well, just wait. You're going to like it.
While we're fooling around here, you guys fool around, hit that subscribe button.
There ain't
Hit that
nothing foolish
notification
about it.
Hit that notification bell. Somebody interrupted me there. And if you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up button. Give us a like.
What's that?
Drop us a comment. What?
Who interrupted you?
I don't know.
Asshole.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
I have a feeling that this is barrel proof.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it is. It's just how it came out.
Mm-hmm.
And man, there's not a lot of them as far as I know. I know there's a lot of old Scouts that are barrel proofs with their lower proof.
Yeah.
But this may be the lowest proof barrel proof that I've ever had. And I've had this before, by the way. This was a fresh crack today. So 8 years after it came out, it's just been cracked. But I know for sure I had another of these that I did open drink over the years or something, if not more than one. So I must have liked it. And based on that nose,
I think we're going to like it today.
I'm betting that I did.
Because we are some wild turkey nerds. I will once again say, if any white wild turkey is watching, you are not going to find a better brand ambassador than the two of us.
That is thick. Maybe
Right here.
Maybe one.
One of us still has most of their mental faculties.
As I said, I just don't know where they are.
We should work on locating those.
That's it.
Maybe they're 200 miles away from you, like whatever this distance
they
on
could be, or they could be
on
in
the
my
box
pocket.
was.
I don't know.
Boy, oh boy, that traditional wild turkey sweet oak.
Yeah, little cherry.
A ton of that sweet oak. It's 17 years old. It should.
Yeah,
You're right. Just a hint of that cherry in there.
there's just a little bit of a really good astringency to it too. I know that sounds odd.
It's oak.
It is.
It's
Yeah,
oak.
it is.
It's a ton of oak. There's like a coriander or something.
Yeah, there's a spice. Yeah, I could see that coriander, cumin, something.
Mm-hmm. Super unique.
Wow.
Unlike any other wild turkey product that I've smelled before.
I'm going in.
Let's do it.
Wow. That's the most spice I've ever gotten on a wild turkey product.
It
It cleared my sinuses for 86 proof.
It's so mild though because of that lower proof point, and the oak kind of carries it.
It's not oaky for a 17-year-old. First sip, it's not oaky for a 17-year-old. Got to give it a minute, see if it'll come in. But that seriously, that went right up into the sinuses.
Sure you didn't inhale a
No,
little
I'm
bit when you
positive.
were sniffing?
I'm positive I didn't. Wow, that's unique.
Yeah,
That
This
is
is-
unique right there.
that is so interesting. I'm going to go with my coriander spice.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
There's
That's,
just the tiniest hint of that wild turkey clove.
Yeah, I was going to go mint. That there's a little bit of mint here to me.
It's got that savory sweetness that
Yeah.
clove has
Yeah,
when consumed properly.
man. The nose is sweet though.
And it sticks
Oh yeah,
like crazy.
but it drinks more like an 8-year in the barrel than it does a 17-year in the barrel.
Mhm.
Maybe it's because they drove it around so much to get that 200 miles on it. Maybe they did it in a horse-drawn wagon.
Maybe they rolled it 200 miles.
Ooh. Just right down the train tracks.
Well, they got them going over the river.
That's true. People bungee jumping off of it. Yeah, scared your mother to death.
When I tell this story again,
Which scared me to death.
yeah, I'm driving a Ford F450
Dually, yeah.
with my mother, father, and fiance in the car, and we're on our way. We're in Lawrenceburg.
We're almost to the. We're
Almost there.
We're in sight.
If you have been to the Wild Turkey Distillery, the bridge just to the east, if you are heading that direction, you got to go over the bridge, and there's like an old service line.
Yeah, it's a railroad.
Yeah, railroad track that's just
Yeah, well, it's higher than the road
the bridge going out there. And I guess you could bungee jump on it. And Mom is sitting in the seat behind me.
And there's a bunch of people bungee jumping.
There's like 12 people up there. And I'm driving in unfamiliar territory in a car
Narrow road.
four times the size as big as my car is.
Yeah, we can put 2 years in the back
Yes. And she
with the
screams.
bed cover on.
And she screams, "Oh my God, they're gonna jump!" And all of us are like, why? What are you talking about?
Gotta bleep that one.
Yeah,
Second sip.
let's do it.
Much more sweetness this time. Much more of a fruit. I'm getting on it now. A little bit of a cross between an apple and pear. I hate to put a drop in this, but I'm going to. So what do you think?
I'm just getting more oak that time.
I got oak for sure. And you're right, I got more, and it's actually continuing.
Yeah,
Um,
like tasting on like the end of my tongue.
I agree.
It's definitely not gonna be my favorite wild turkey product.
No, it's not.
It's definitely
It's not a single brick house. No.
No. It's definitely not like one of the best. I think I would.
But I think here's the thing, though. Before you start thinking about rating, you got to rate it on its own merits, not against something else.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm going to rate it how it is.
Yeah.
But we're going to take a third sip. Drop of water before that.
and knows it a little bit.
Way more fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Way
Wow.
more fruit.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's been corked up there like a genie in a bottle for 8 years, 9 years, something like that. I'm trying to figure out that stone. Oh, you know what? I bet. Oh, that's rick houses. It's a rick house. The drawing. It was in a wooden rick house. It was in a stone rick house,
Oh.
and it was in a wood rick house. So,
I'm sure it's batched. And it's 17 years old. They almost had to batch it.
whatever. But it's.
That makes sense.
I don't know where they put it in the stone rick house. I didn't know they had any.
Don't they have some like Camp Nelson?
I don't know. But Camp Nelson ain't 200 miles away.
No. One of our commenters is going to know or look it up for
We
us.
can look at it. We can probably look at it on Bearbird. Bearbird 101.
I trust our loyal viewers to do it for me. And then I'll commit it to memory.
All right, let's taste it. A little more oak.
Really? I think a little less.
Well, a little more. A little more oak astringency is where I was going with it.
I think it got sweeter.
I'm getting that bitter, a little bit of bitter oak here. That's what I'm getting on it after the.
I think it got sweeter.
Well, clearly Josh is wrong. Again,
we've just been operating on opposite sides of the spectrum today. I've got my rating.
I think I am as well. It's a completely different wild turkey than any other wild turkey. Which is not a bad thing. That's what it should be.
Yeah, and it's a rare pour.
Yes.
Would you like me to go first?
Sure, if you want.
B minus.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I was going to go B, or I will go B. It's not the best thing from wild turkey I've ever had, but it's kind of staying on its own merits.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I take a pour of the 12-year, the new 8-year, the Jimmy's 70th. I think not like a one-off, let me have a pour thing. But if you're asking me what I want to drink on a regular basis.
Some other people say that the 8-year, they get a lot more fruitiness on it than they do the Jimmy 70th. And to me, I get a much more earthy tone from it. And this actually reminds me
a little bit more of the new 8-year.
Quite a bit of the new 8-year. Yeah. From that standpoint, that earthiness. And that's a good point. There's some earthiness in this one. So I'm glad we opened it up.
Yeah. You were looking forward to this.
I was. I'm looking forward to the next one. We're going to do too. Because I haven't had it in a long time.
Alrighty. So guys, stay tuned.
This little teaser. We got a Russell's 1998 coming up.
I thought you meant the bottle that's right behind your head. Because that's the one I told you we were doing next.
Oh, I know. But I'm still thinking about the Russells.
Okay. Well, I thought you were really excited about that.
I get excited about lots of things.
Okay.
At my age,
anything.
I have to be careful about how excited I get about things. But
all right, guys.
I ain't wasting this one.
Thanks for hanging out here with us this evening. Fantastic, crazy, once-in-a-lifetime bourbons.
Our videos get better with time.
And as always, take care of yourselves.